So Dave O had hit me up, and he was just like, bro, like we doing a YG collab, this and this and this. I need some shit that sounds like this. So he wanted like that mob shit mixed with like almost like up tempo ish, like some crazy shit. But next thing you know, he records. I make it for them basically. I make the beat, and they're like, "That's exactly what I'm talking about." I'm like, "Cool," like that. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like some scary shit mixed with this and that. You know what I'm saying? But now the shit's actually sounding like cool. You know, and I have it where I like the little formula right. So I just start banging out hell of them, and then just whatever which ones they had picked, and they picked a few, and then that's when they was like, "Bro, you got a few got picked." I'm like, "Dope, bro." Like. Fucking, and then it's just moving up forward, and that's where it just make me feel like, damn, like I feel like I'm sort of in the game now, like where you feel like because I was always telling a lot of people
cooking up one-on-one with them.
Yeah, yep.
So like, how was that like working with the actual artists one-on-one now? Cooking up with them?
I think it's like it's cool. But I just feel like if you don't have that vibe right when you're making shit, it just kind of knock everybody off. So you got to really go in there like you ain't playing, You got to go in there and play some shit that everybody's like, that's that shit, And it's kind of hard to explain because different artists feel different emotions, But yeah, I guess you would have to just make something that's just banging to start off. Just play some shit that just like sound like it's just like it bangs, like it got that vibe to it, you know what I'm saying? And then you could just flow up like, you want something like this, you want to try to, you know what I'm saying? Because like I try to do things like, oh, this is other shit that I got. I don't know what kind of vibe, or you want to slow like this or like this, or do you have a reference? Like something I try to like really dig into shit, like what you trying to do, like, But with Mozzy, obviously they wanted that type of darker sound, so I was like, I got that side of the beat already. But now YG's more up tempo, like a fucking 101, 102. I'm like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like I don't know how that's gonna. So how could I do like a fucking 85 to 90 BPM with the 102? So I'm like, I gotta meet at 94, 95, 96. I gotta meet in the middle. So I'm trying to be smart. Like I know Mozzy could speed it up a little bit. I know YG could take it down a little bit. So that's where I found like the little sweet spot. And I was like, okay, because I guess T Grizzly had them beats where it was sounding like super crazy, like the piano's like dark. And so I was like, that's basically Mozzy, but slowed down. So now I put it at 95. It's hella dope. Now what's something that I know that YG likes, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's West Coast. I know it's like, but it's real simple. It's like, but I start adding shit, and then he's like, that's it. So I just like, okay, because you got to study these artists. You can't just be like, oh, YG, I'm gonna put some fucking techno and this and that. Like you got to really know that realm. You got to be like, okay, I understand what he likes. I listen to all of his records. You listen to the shit, the old school shit, the new shit, because you don't want to be in there and just be like, oh, we in the studio, and Mozzy's like, I go to the restroom or I got to go somewhere, and they tell you like, hey, play that old school Mozzy shit, that fucking, and you're gonna be like, wait, what? But just with any artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, play that one old record that's like fucking Tooted and Booted. You're gonna be like, Tooted and Booted? Like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? And like, you just like, shit. It slows everything down. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a vibe that's like this, Like, you gotta know your shit to be like, okay, that's why I listen to all these style of music. You know what I'm saying? I just keep that shit going, man. Like anything everybody produces, I just love that shit. Because obviously when you hear something, you're like, I want to add my shit to it, but it's cool because that's their signature, sound coming up, But it's that sound selection, man. That's what changes shit. That's what changes these beats. That's what makes it. Yeah, man. That's that. Yeah. That's what makes it like crazy. You got to know your sounds.